it is time now to talk all things California politics. I'm joined this morning by Western States editor of the New York Times, Kevin Yamamura. Kevin, thank you for coming in. We do appreciate that. California just rolled back CEQA, which is an important environmental law for the state. Why are they doing that?
Well, California has a housing shortage and a homelessness problem, and costs are really high. Look, the governor and the Democrats recognize that they need to. There's been a lot of frustration with the environmental laws restricting development, some red tape, bureaucracy. And so they've decided that this was a priority this year. Governor Newsom made it a priority in the budget. He made it a contingency. And so they passed it to much opposition from environmentalists.
Let's talk about the situation in Los Angeles County with the National Guard. What is going on there with the president, with his influence with this, and also the governor?
Well, the troops are still there. Most of them are there. Now, the president did roll back 150 troops, but they're there to protect federal buildings, according to Trump. They're there to protect immigration enforcement agents. Now, a lot of protesters, Democrats, are saying that they're engaging illegally in these enforcement raids, that they're there helping the enforcement agents. There's a disagreement over that that's in court, but they're still there. Now, Governor Newsom will tell you that a lot of them are not doing a lot of work at the moment. We haven't seen a lot of protests.
They're standing by, so, just in case.
There haven't been the big protests we saw like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Right. So.
Recent poll just came out. Gavin Newsom now listed as third, polling third for president right now. Are some of the decisions, and many people think this, many decisions that he's making now will have an effect, or he's making those decisions based on being a potential candidate?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of tea leaves being read right now, and they have been with Gavin Newsom for a while. I mean, he's somebody who's really, we've seen in the last 2 to 3 years especially so, that he's taken to the national stage. And you know, it was surprised some people when Trump was elected that he did not come out of the gate firing at Trump. But in the last month or so with this immigration action, he sort of seized that mantle of the liberal resistance more and fought back against the president.
Kamala Harris still out there as a possibility, saying originally, I'm going to wait till the end of summer to make a decision. Where do you see this going?
Well, it's still a timeline we hear. Everybody's waiting. It's sort of the big decision that needs to be made. A lot of the candidates, or many Democrats, almost it seems like almost every Democrat in the state is interested in running for governor, but they all know that when Harris comes in, if she comes in, she would be the automatic front runner with that name ID and having run for president last year. You're the Western States editor for the New York Times, a pretty sweet job. How is California perceived to the rest of the country, politically or otherwise? Well, it's very important. I mean, it's definitely seen as an influencer for a lot of national policy. That's why we're seeing pushback at the federal level toward California's policies on clean energy and otherwise. I know to the New York Times and to my bosses in New York, California is a crucially and really important state. I mean, we have so many readers here, and it's become a state that drives so many national decisions. It does indeed. Kevin Yamamura, New York Times, thank you for coming in today. Appreciate it. Thanks, Walt. Sure.